This is Letter to Sons. I'm Doug Keating. Welcome to 2025. Time for the first Billboard to Me of the year, number 46. Lean into life. Now, some of you may be thinking I'm going to talk about getting up at 5 a.m., doing cold plunges, journaling, moments of gratitude. None of that crap. I'm going to talk about something that's fun. Amusement park rides. Let me start with a confession. I like amusement park rides. Yes, if I go to an amusement park like Busch Gardens, King's Dominion, or such, I am going to be riding as many of the roller coasters and such that I can. I cannot think of any amusement park ride I've looked at and said, no way I'm getting on that one. Instead, I say, let's go. If you're looking for a funny video about amusement park rides, I highly recommend when Jimmy Fallon took Kevin Hart on a roller coaster. As you can see in the picture, Jimmy had a good time while Kevin screamed for his life. I'll put a link to the video. It has over 100 million views. I laugh every time I watch that video. Let me add another data point for context by saying many things do not scare me. Some things that scare other people, like heights, spiders, tight spaces, the dark, just don't get me going. Snakes, yeah, a little bit. I will say there is one clear exception, and that is horror movies. I yell and scream just like anybody during a horror movie. Because of that, it is rare, in fact, almost never, that I would pay, much less sit through a horror film. Regarding my fondness for amusement park rides, I blame my Army training. When I completed U.S. Army Ranger School, as part of that training, I learned to love doing scary things and getting your blood pumping. For example, during the first week, we completed a test at Victory Pond that included a slide for life, where you slide down on a wire, drop into the lake, then climb a tower, run across a skinny log, and eventually crawl out on a rope to tag the Ranger tab as shown in this picture. I was scared out of my mind during this event and loved it. Add to that the fact I served in the 82nd Airborne for 4 years and jumped at a perfectly good aircraft more than 50 times, which teaches you it's fun to scare the shit out of yourself. If anybody tells you jumping out of a plane's not scary, they're lying. Of course it is. You're flying through the air with a parachute attached, and as you see in this picture, eventually you have to hit the ground, and yes, it usually hurts. Which brings me to Billboard to Me number 46, which says, lean into life, hands up. Who cares if you look stupid in the picture? Inspired by amusement park rides at Busch Gardens and Water Country, USA. Why I wrote this billboard. Several summers ago, Kim and I took the kids to Busch Gardens in Williamsburg, Virginia. There is a ride there called Finnegan's Flyer. It's actually quite scary. Takes you in circles, kind of throws you around. Out of our group of 4, only 2 of us were brave enough to get on. Here you see the picture of me in the proper position if you truly want to scare the crap out of yourself. Hands up, feet off the deck, and just soak it all in. How I incorporated this billboard into my life. I wrote this billboard as a reminder that I know how to do hard things and scary things. Whether it's riding an amusement park ride, or standing up in front of a group of people and giving a presentation, or being a guest on a podcast. I can handle it. You can handle it. Hands up. What about you? Are you doing hard things? Are you doing things that scare you? To my sons, I hope that you do. I believe many of life's greatest lessons are on the other side of those type experiences. To anyone else listening, I challenge you, go out there and do something hard, something that scares you. Who knows what lies on the other side of those kind of events? I'm Doug Keating. This is Letter to the Sun. Lean in, hands up.